Our second week started after our false start nearly going out to Yulo. We'd spent overnight in Cunnamulla once the van was all fixed. So the next morning we were ready to set off north again. We went up through Charlieville and stayed overnight at Tambo. And then the next day we went through Blackall, Barcaldine and Longreach, did a bit of shopping in Longreach and then stopped at Dar River just out of Longreach. And then the next morning we went up through Winton and Cuyuna and then turned north up this road to Julia Creek where we met up with the BlazeAid people. We had a night in Julia Creek and then the next morning we headed out just west to the place where we're staying for the whole week. Let's get this show on the road.
Riding waves, jumping out of airplanes, spinning down, erasing all your memories, lying on my shoulder, worrying about your mother.
One thing we noticed on this trip was a lot of roadworks after the floods. They're just road crews on a lot of the roads, a lot of stop-go people.
Spent the day looking for your body. Remember how I met you, dancing to the music.
Well, here we are. We're in the start of our second week. We're travelling towards Tambo. We had an interesting day yesterday that you would have seen on the previous video with the car, but it's all good now and running very smoothly. So
Julia Creek is where we're volunteering with BlazeAid. Scott spoke to the woman coordinator up there this morning, and we're probably going to be on a property about 50 k's out of town. Not 100% sure what it's going to involve, but probably some fencing and some other jobs that they need some help with.
But they seem quite well organised.
Yeah.
She said, because I said about buying some food in Longreach or Julia Creek, she said, oh, well, no, don't forget we provide all that for you.
Yeah. They feed us and also pay for fuel once we're up there, going in and out of town, all that sort of stuff. Send us off with a full tank of fuel once we're done. Yeah. So it should be quite interesting.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. See what really is involved in volunteering with them, and it might be something we do in the future. We don't know, so it's a good way to start and learn.
Yep. I think every time it's different too. It's always after some sort of natural disaster. So it's been floods up here, but it can be after bushfires or something like that. That's how it originally started, and that's why it's called BlazeAid.
I didn't realise that. Yeah. Okay, makes sense, doesn't it?
Yep.
Here we are arriving at Julia Creek at the race course, I guess, or the rodeo place where we were to stay the first night. And it's here where we met the BlazeAid people and our hosts while we were staying in Julia Creek area, Wendy and Bruce. They were wonderful people and made us really feel welcome and looked after us swimmingly.
Feeling blue.
Something we look forward to in the Outback Queensland are the sunsets. They're just magnificent.
When our love was young and so full of promise, with so much to come, up around the bend, a lottery was so blissful and honest. I wish I could hold that feeling again. How did we drift so far?
Here we are on the farm outside Julia Creek doing a bit of BlazeAid work, clearing the fences. What we've got to do is clear the debris from what's caught in the fence, toss it on the other side, because this is the way the current is coming across the paddock is on Merrin side, so it gets caught in the fence. The next time the water floods, you don't want any more or what you've pulled out caught up. So what you do, you turn it and tip it and throw it away and lift it up and get it over the fence. Well, we've done quite a bit so far, but we've still got all this to go. Right down here and across that fence line down there. It's just sort of covered as the water's come through and got all the rubbish. You're coming to help us, are you? Well, thank you.
Today's job is painting. We're painting this steel fence here. It doesn't have to be an ace job apparently, so that's handy. We've been out to feed the bulls, which was quite interesting. Not the biggest ones, the mid-size I guess they were. And we've got to paint this fence down the corner there and round the corner. Yeah, just doing some extra jobs for them. So it's the afternoon now. We've had a couple of hours off just to sit in the shade and relax. We're back to work. We've got, I don't know what you'd call this area.
Stockyard.
Stockyard, yeah, for want of a better name, I suppose, yeah. This is a big job. It's 3 rails, as you can see, right around. Kelly's been still brushing it. She hasn't quite finished. We did that corner this morning, but this will be, I don't know, quite a few days' work, I think.
We took the Sunday morning off and headed into Cloncurry so we could go to church and have a bit of a look around the town.
How did we drift so far from the sun? The days had a shimmer.
At lunchtime, we went out to the Cloncurry airport where Qantas have an original hangar there. And there's a storyboard featuring Qantas's first passenger, a bit of a memorial to the Aerial Medical Service with John Flynn, and a storyboard about Hudson Fish, sketching the original runway proposal, which was for the Great Air Race from London to Sydney. I also took a photograph of the rocks that Hudson Fish sat on that overlook the airport itself. On our arrival back to the farm, we were welcomed by the guinea fowl. They make an incredible noise. They're meant to scare off predators from the farm, so they're very useful in that sense.
So Scott's just going to get the buggy. We've worked that line already. It wasn't much at all. It's mostly just around the posts. So today's clearing was mostly this sort of stuff. It's lots of tufts of stuff rather than the sticks and things we had the other day. It's not very difficult, but some of them are a bit tricky to get off. So we're in the ute this morning. We had to bring Kelly out to, as you can see, it's a bit bumpy, to pick up the grader. She was hoping to grade some more of the track, but I think she's just going to drive it back. The radiator's leaking.
Now it feels late and under the gun. rose fell early when our love was young.
Okay, so we've been here a week. It's time to head off. We finished the painting yesterday. So what do you think about our weekend?
Well, it was a great farm stay. What do you think?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good way to see how other people live. I think we were of some help to them. I wondered a bit at first. But no, we did things, the jobs that we did meant that they could get on and do other things.
Yeah.
It's 5 months since the flood, but there's still a lot of work to do. It was good to be useful.
I also think it was good to just see how farm life and how these people live. Property's so big, like it would be from one extreme to the other, probably close to 15 k's.
Yeah.
And we went out to one of the end fences yesterday. It was 10 k's to where the grader was.
Yeah.
And you go through water holes and all sorts of wonderful things.
And one advantage of the floods, just looking out the window now, is the grass. The grass is long, so there's plenty of feed for the cattle. The message is always just work at your own pace and do what you
what you're
feel
comfortable
capable
with.
of. Because most people who do BlazeAid are, retired and they're past doing whole days of hard physical work. The fence line was the hard work.
Yeah.
That's quite hard on your arms.
So no, I'd do it again, I think, overall. We hope you enjoyed this video. We certainly enjoyed our time at the farm and all the new experiences that we had working on the farm. Until next time, stay safe.